Now, when you're working with small databases, using the find window and employing the A to Z alphabetical option is usually enough to help you find what you need. But when you get into a large database like this, sometimes you need a more sophisticated tool. And this is where the advanced search filter sort comes in handy. Let me show you first how to find it, and then I'll give you a couple of examples of how to use this. To find the tool, go up here to Advanced, click, and choose Advanced Filter Sort. And you get this window. Now, perhaps I should tell you that if you go to this window and have second thoughts and you want to get back to the data, go up here and click on the lower X. Don't click on the top one, because if you do that, then you'll exit out of the database altogether. But if you click the bottom X, this will get rid of the advanced search filter tool and you're back to your data. Okay, but I want to use the advanced filter sort. So I'll click advanced, go down here, open the tool. Okay. Now sometimes I use this to find a song when I'm not sure what the exact title is. For example, there's a famous song which begins, "I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you." And I don't remember whether the title is Ghost of a Chance, A Ghost of a Chance, I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance, or maybe in parenthesis, I Don't Stand and then a Ghost of a Chance. If I were looking for this without a tool, I'd have a hard time. So I know it's in the database. I don't know what the exact title is, so I'm going to try to find it. I'll use the advanced filter sort. You see, in the first line here, I've got the field that I want already specified. But if I wanted to search another field, I could click the down arrow, and you see I've got all the fields in all my records. So I could search by composer 1, I could search by copyright date, I could search by record label. But for now, I want to search the song title. Now just leave the second line blank, the sort line. Down here in the third line, criteria is where you type something. What you want to search and how you want to search for it. The first thing you must always enter in the criteria line is a quotation mark. That's got to be the first thing and the last thing. So I'm going to put quotation mark, and then I'm going to type ghost of a chance. Then end quotation mark. Now I could search right now, but if I did, I wouldn't find anything, because this search will only give me records in which the song title field contains exactly a ghost of a chance. Nothing more, nothing less. I know that phrase is in the title, but I don't think that's the complete title. So here's what I want to do. I want to put an asterisk after the first quotation mark and before the first letter. That asterisk will tell the tool to ignore anything that comes before the phrase ghost of a chance. Then I want to place an asterisk after the last letter and before the last quotation mark, like this. That tells the tool to ignore everything that comes after the phrase ghost of a chance. Now if I search, I'm going to get every song title field that contains the phrase ghost of a chance. And in order to search, I simply go up here to toggle filter, click, and there it is. Okay, now let's look down here. I have 39 entries of this song, A Ghost of a Chance. Now if I want to go up here to View and to Data Sheet View, I can see them all. Maybe I'm looking for a specific one, or maybe I'm just looking for information about the song. At any rate, I've got it. Okay, let's go back to Form View. Now you can be pretty creative using this advanced filter sort tool. You're limited only by your imagination. Let's say you wanted to do a final project about moon songs, songs with moon or moonlight in the title. Well, you could do that very easily with the Advanced Filter Sort tool. You could come up with 50 songs with the snap of your fingers. Or maybe you wanted to do ship and ocean songs. When my ship comes in, a ship without a sail on a slow boat to China. That you could do that real quickly using this tool. Now I should say that when you do a search, we've got 39 records isolated from this search. When I'm finished with this and when I want to go back to where I started, all I have to do is click Toggle Filter again, and that takes me right back to where I started at the beginning of this little exercise. There is one other important thing I use this for. Sometimes I'm looking for a specific recording. For example, Blue Skies is a frequently recorded song. If I searched for it, I'd find 40 different recordings of it. But let's say I'm wondering if I have Blue Skies by Dinah Washington. It seems like I do, but I can't remember. And if I do, I can't remember what album it's on. So I can search for that specific recording very easily using this tool. I'll click Advanced, then click Advanced Filter Sort. Okay, I know that the song I'm looking for is Blue Skies. So I'll go down here, and I don't need to use the asterisks, at the beginning at least. So I'll put quotation mark, Blue Skies, end quotation mark. But as I think about this, I think maybe I'll put an asterisk here at the end, after the last letter and before the quotation mark. Because every now and then I'll have an entry in the database which says Blue Skies alternate track or Blue Skies second take. Because on some CDs you'll have the song twice, the first take and the second take. So just so I'll get all the Blue Skies, I'll put an asterisk here. But now I want to know if I've got it by Dinah Washington. So I'll go over here to the second column. I'll click in the first, and you see I've got a down arrow. So I want to look for artist 1, Dinah Washington. If she's the singer, she's always going to be listed first. I don't have to do anything in the second box, but down here in criteria, I'm going to quotation mark Dinah Washington, end quotation mark. But I need to put an asterisk at the end after the last letter and before the quotation mark. Because when I list artists in this database, after the artist name, I indicate vocalist or instrumentalist and what instrument they played, usually with an abbreviation. For example, the vocalist is always parenthesis, VOC in parenthesis. But if I don't put an asterisk here, that will foul up the search. So I'm going to search for Blue Skies, and I'm going to search by Dinah Washington to see if I've got one. So I'll click the toggle filter right here. Sure enough, we look down here, I've got one. Blue Skies by Dinah Washington. It's on the album What a Difference a Day Made. It's on the record label Entertainers, which means it's a reissue. I don't have the date it's recorded, but I've got that recording. So now I know exactly where to go to get it and hear it if I need it. Okay, this is how to use it. Make good use of it, use your imagination, and good luck.